I'm the guy that called last week about holding Myron accountable. But after hearing a lot of people talk about erase it, I'm just gonna dead it for now. The reason why I'm calling today is just because that was my original plan. But today, I have a question as to how to handle like something from the past coming up, because I got a message from like a ex-girlfriend from like high school talking about how like she had like a traumatic dream about like an interaction we had. Nothing sexual happened on my end, but she was like, I felt uncomfortable. I felt as if you kind of pressured me to do stuff. But I'm just like confused as to where that's all coming from.
From your ex?
And like, how do I protect myself?
Wait. So your ex calls you up and says to you, she had a dream about you guys, and in the dream you made her feel uncomfortable?
No. Like, she had a dream about something that happened. I can tell you what it is. Are we like on Rumble or are we on YouTube as well?
No, we're on YouTube still.
Because I don't want to say something and have it just be a problem, right?
Okay, just summarize it.
Hello?
She calls you and tells you that you...
Brother, go ahead.
Basically
Say it.
what happened...
Go ahead.
No, you know what?
Go ahead.
Now we're in the elevator room.
What
just
happened
say
was...
it. Yeah.
Okay. Basically what happened was, in high school, we went to my house, right? We went to my house. I was at first trying to get her to give me head. Then it wasn't working, and I was like, you know what? Let me just stop, right? She said she didn't want to. She said she felt uncomfortable. So I was like, all right, dope. I stopped. We chilled. We cuddled. She left. No biggie. The next day, everything was cool. I completely forgot about his interaction. But from her story that she told me, she's like, oh, I felt pressure. I felt like you were forcing me to do stuff. And I'm like, I don't know where this is all coming from. I mean, we've been on relatively good terms. Like, we don't talk at all, but, like, it just came out of nowhere. Like, I don't even have her followed on Instagram, and she just messaged me out of nowhere.
So this
so I'm,
is...
like, a little bit nervous because I have a job, and go ahead.
So this is an ex, not a dream that you had. This ex, a legit ex.
No, she had a dream about the interaction.
But did it actually happen?
I don't know what you're not understanding.
No, bro.
Yes, it happened, but in her retelling of it was way crazier.
Well, my friend, if it was that awkward and she felt that type of way about you from the very beginning, and then you start dating her, I mean, is she gonna call the police or something? Is she gonna like, what's she gonna do?
I don't know. That's why I called you.
Yo, how am I gonna know what she's gonna do, bro? Like you call, dude. You're saying she had a dream about what happened in the past.
To protect myself, because this came out it came out of nowhere. Like I was legit. I was like, yo, I'm on Precious ass today. And then I got the message when I was on my way to the gym where I'm at right now, and then I was like, hold the fuck up. It just took the air out of the room for me. And I'm kind of like, you know, you feel uneasy because you're like, you don't know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't really know how to really like protect myself from it because it's like it just came out of nowhere. Like her and I are cool. We are like our families are still friends. But it's the fact that she brought it up and rephrased it in a way she's like, oh, I felt forced to. I felt like you were like intimidating. What did she say? She said, I felt like you were like pressuring me to do it in a way that if I had said no, and I was like, we didn't do anything though. She's like, yes, I felt like you were kind of pushing towards that, and I felt really uncomfortable and vulnerable. And she was like, in my dream, it brought me back to that feeling, and I kind of had a panic attack. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean panic attack? Like, we're cool. Like, this was in grade 11. Like, I'm 27 now. Like, how the fuck are you gonna like bring this like it's like out of nowhere? Like, you just messaged me. We haven't spoken in 3 years. Like, where is this coming from? And she's like, I don't know. I feel like that's the reason why I've been having issues with my current relationships, because I go back to that moment and I don't feel comfortable enough to open up to other men because I feel as though in that moment I felt so scared to say no. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, we didn't even do that. You didn't even suck my dick. So how you going to say that I did something to you if you didn't even suck my dick?
Emotional distress, my friend. So, yeah, once again, this is happening on a widespread scale with, I just see Russell Brand. Certain people are being put in the spotlight for having these like allegations, and they probably didn't even do it. Now, for you, I would just make sure that you have receipts, like texts, maybe some like actual like.
Nigga, I don't, bro. Like, it was like in high school.
Okay, that's fair. But she can admit to you over text that you didn't do anything. Like this is what I would do, right? I'll make sure that like obviously you didn't do it because you say you didn't do it, and then I'll say, okay, just to be real, text her this, by the way. These dreams you had, remember, none of this actually happened. So you feeling this way is just you thinking this way, but it never happened. Get it in writing, and when she responds, yes, I know, but I feel this way, cool. At least it's in writing. But to be honest with you, bro, it's just like, what?
Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you, man. I don't mean like it's in a negative way. Like, she basically messaged me that we spoke on like IG call. Then she like cut the call off. I messaged her since, and she just hasn't been responding. She just left me on red, and I think she either blocked me and she unfollowed me. So like she just followed me back for a second, then she unfollowed me. So I don't really know what to do now. That's why I'm like I don't know what to say. Maybe she's like it's like a therapy thing for her where she like messages the person she feels attacked by as a way to like deal with the trauma of it. But I just don't know where it's coming from. And like I'm like so caught off guard. You guys have no clue. Like I'm literally at the gym, can't even play because I'm just like mentally a little bit f***ed up right now.
Yeah. Well, my friend, you can't do much now because you're blocked. So I can help you. But if you did have the chance to talk to her text-wise, keep it documented. But at this point, I mean, you can't. So see, because when people make allegations against you,
you know what?
that are not true, bro, you have to immediately document it. And she's gonna out herself because if it didn't happen, her admitting that on the text would be like, okay, cool. Hey, man, whatever she said, you can see clearly here. She said that it never happened. Is how she felt in the moment. That's very important. So you didn't do that, which I understand you were kind of shocked. But that's the best way I would handle it at this point. So
Okay. Wait. Yeah, I'm my phone's in my bag right now. Is mine? Can I get Myron's take as well to add to yours?
Yeah, he's
or
here.
is he not there? Myron, what's your take as well? What can I do from a legal standpoint?
Put on a clown outfit, clan outfit, and you'll be fine.
What? Bruh. Oh, we
Around.
no, we actually
cried about that shit.
Yeah.
Remember? Oh, bro, you put on a white hood.
Yeah.
Bro, I mean, okay. So listening to the situation, okay. So it's very obvious that she feels a certain way, even though those things might have not happened.
Look at my phone.
And I think it's very important. Oh, you can't hear me right now?
I can hear you.
So how she feels
Can you not hear me?
versus I can hear you. I said how she feels versus what's real are two different things. And she might be doing it to try to get some closure. She might be doing it to try to, get you in a weird predicament. Is your conversation with her on like text? Is it like saved?
No, she texted me, and then she IG called me.
When she texted you, what did it say exactly?
She says, I have no interest in reconciliation. I'm disgusted with who you are and who you have become, on how you chose to treat me. And I was like, what the f-? And then I contacted her back. She's like, and then she was like, what's called? Fuck. My bad. Like, my data is really trash right now. I'm in the gym. She was like, I was curious as to why, you thought it was okay to do that to me and make me feel so uncomfortable. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, are you free to call? Then we called, and then she explained everything to me. She hung up. I messaged her back, and then she hasn't been responding to me. And she's like blocked everything off.
All right. It's really weird that she would do this like 15, 16 years later. She's a weirdo for that. But here's the thing, bro. You didn't do anything to her. You didn't break any laws. So, there's nothing that she could really do to you from a legal perspective there because you didn't break any laws. How she feels and what's real are two different things. So if she does try to come out and say that you did some shit, whatever, let her just tell the truth. Yo, I tried it. We were hooking up. She didn't want to do it. I respected that. I gave her distance and she went home and that's it. That's really what it was. Like, she didn't want to hook up with you and you respected that. So like, it's like, what can you do? And you guys dated. You guys were seeing each other at the time intimately, right?
Yeah. Oh, no. I didn't. I'll be honest with you. We didn't have sex together. This was like me pushing the boundary for the first time.
No, but I'm saying like you guys were seeing each other at that time in high school.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is. Like y'all didn't hook up. She came back to the house with you, whatever it may be. You guys were both in high school, and that's it. But I mean, if she tries to be on some weirdo time, You just say it like it is, bro. Like, I didn't do shit to her. She's just fucking weirdo. But this just goes to show.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks, bro. But like, I wish you had some of that documented, but you don't have any of those conversations with her before.
Document everything.
You got to document everything with these bitches, man.
Nah. Because I switched phone. Obviously, I switched phones since high school, so I don't have any of that shit saved. Yeah, I guess thanks for the advice.
I mean,
before I go, a little bit of hate. I got to sprinkle a little bit of hate.
Do you have the old Apple ID?
The reason why people have issues with
Yo, shut up for 2 seconds. I'm trying to give you goddamn advice on something important. Shut the fuck up. Do you have the old Apple ID?
No, dude, I have an Android phone.
Do you have the old login for like for your Android account or your whatever? What the?
Got an Android, bro.
No. Like I used to have. No, I used to have a BlackBerry back in the day. Like my dad used to work with the government, so we got like free
BlackBerry. Do you have that
BlackBerry
anywhere?
BlackBerry back in the day.
Do you have that BlackBerry anywhere?
All that stuff is. Yeah, I used to have the BlackBerry key. I think Q5 or something like that.
Okay.
But I'm saying, do you still have the device? Like, bro, it might be good for you to get some of the. If you can, try to retrieve it. Because here's the thing, bro. I know that this woman's retarded, but unfortunately, we live in a crazy ass world now where like you got to show that the woman's retarded. Does that make sense? So, I would start digging up anything you have, any written correspondence with her, any proof, any witnesses that you guys were in an intimate relationship during that period of time. Just start defending as if she tried to make an accusation against you, even though nothing happened. All right.
Okay.
Like be prepared.
And see what I can do
be prepared for her to say some dumb shit, and you can have evidence to refute that. That's all I'm saying. Like, be prepared as if she's going to make an accusation. Hopefully she won't. She probably won't because she doesn't have anything. But be prepared.